So, welcome everyone to another match in the Super Mario Kart 1 Try Time Trial Tournament. I am Zarkov. This is Division 1 losers quarter-final match between Firewaster and Antistar. Antistar is Guillaume Leviac of France. He's better known as Mario 86. I think better than, everyone loves it. Everyone prefers Mario 86. This is his second match in the knockout rounds. He lost his first bracket stage match to Lafungo in quite the nail-biter, somewhat of an upset. Going to the last race and losing 9-8. Of course, Antistar is a former time trial world champion, currently ranked 4th overall. Yes, Danger Bum, they're both losers, but we knew that already. I don't mean that. Oh, they're starting already. I haven't even finished my spiel. To get to that race, they've got from DP1, the first match, first race is DP1. This match is first to 9. Each player can ban a track. I'm assuming it's first to 9. Ban a track, which won't be played. Antistar has banned Choco Island 1, and Firewaster has banned Mario Circuit 1, which I believe he did his last match. And as with all bracket matches, the loser of the previous track picks the next one. Yeah, Watford did win tonight actually, 2-1, first time in a while. We did beat them on Conte. Come on the audits. I think we got a slight few second desync in the stream here. It's hard to tell at the moment. Firewaster now, because yeah, Firewaster. Oh, into the hairpin of shame there, which Antistar just did. Right, so Firewaster moves 1-0 up. Let's hope Antistar can run off 7 in a row. Is the game audio a little too loud for them guys, is it, for you guys? Or do I just need to speak a bit louder? Having a quick look. Right, I think I'm as high as I can go on all of my settings, so let's just hope this is okay. Right, okay. Right, anyway, hopefully you can all hear me now and audio issues are somewhat resolved, even though they're not perfect. We're on to BC1. By the looks of it, we might be seeing Firewaster go 2-0 up here. Oh. Last corner crash though. Don't want to be doing that. That cost him the race. It cost him the race. Ouch. Firewaster, what are you doing? So it goes 1-1. It's a choke if ever I saw it on the last corner. Just has to do one last corner to steal the win. Didn't do it. So Choco Island 2 has been picked. As we all know, one of the worst tracks in the game. Let me try and sort of stay on what's actually happened in the match now. This is very MBT, very boost heavy track. That if you want to be going through this full speed the whole way round, you need to be boosting through the mud lake. You'll see them zigzagging. This is a good course to show the boosting technique, known as new boosting technique or NBT. It's a case of zigzagging left and right for about a second while power sliding. So holding down the shoulder buttons and then releasing with a counter steer, and you should get yourself a boost. Go off road for a short while without losing speed. See them doing that through the big mud lake and after the start finish line. That one through the wall there. So 1:06.68. Very good time from Firewaster. He's choking on the last corner of BC1. He's racing very solidly at the moment. He goes 2-1 ahead. In my head, I predicted 9-5 to Antistar before the match started. Could well eat my words. I think it would be quite the surprise if Firewaster was to win this one. He is the underdog. He's the lower seed in this match. But don't take away from actually how good he is. He's knocking on the door of top 10 in PAL at the moment. Going over to Mario Circuit 2, we're going to be seeing some long boosting. So one of these players won't be able to resist at least one. Yeah, I think Sparks F1 is right there. This is shaky from Antistar initially. It's usually a little bit more consistent, but when you're in the knockout rounds, there's a bit more pressure on you. A bit harder to drive those clean lines. It's just worth noting that there is a slight desync with the streams here. So what you're seeing on screen at the moment isn't representative of actually where they are in the track. So keep an eye on the timers for now. I have done SMK machine. I'm wondering, I can ask again. So, Firewaster crossing the line at 1:18.78. I think Antistar might just beat that by a second or so. Oof! Only by 3 tenths. We go tied again at 2-2. was a lot tighter than I was expecting it to be. I'm jinxing it here, in the sense that I haven't got the spreadsheet with all the tournament records open in front of me at the moment. Because I don't think any will be broken in this match. I could well be proven wrong. So, down at Plains 2, another track, which is very MBT heavy. I think you'll be seeing them going for this first corner boost and the second corner boost here, which Firewaster just got and missed. That makes the route through the Gophers a little bit easier if you do that boost. This hairpin, the last hairpin there, is easy to misjudge. Could be seeing a turn of shame from either of these players. It's easily done. Oh, that's a big error from Firewaster. And he catches a Gopher in the face. That's the advantage over to Antistar. He's about 7 seconds ahead, 6 or 7 seconds ahead. So, providing he doesn't make any mistakes, it should be his track. But it's very easy to miss a boost or catch a wall. On DP2, I think we're just getting the streams resynced there. Oh well, maybe not. Maybe this is Brazilian internet. Let's hope that can be resolved soon. Let me see. Oh, well, there we go. Nice sub. A nice sub, 129. So that's 3-2 to Antistar. Right, I think the Slinkin should be back now. They should be back in time. Yeah, there we go. It's looking nice. Yeah, mercy. Grats to the thanks to the SpeedGaming admin for doing that. Cheers. Right, on to BC3. Oh no, we don't seem to have it perfect. But anyway. This is a track fraught with danger. It can go wrong. It can be. It can go wrong in so many ways. You've got the fourth ones there. There's all the jumps over the lava. Some tricky tight turns. It can go wrong very quickly here. If you can make it around clean, you're doing all right. I think we'll be seeing hopefully around a 138, 139 if there isn't any crashes from either of these two players. No missed zoom starts yet either. Maybe that be a commentary jinx. Firewaster doing some salvaging. Both racing this quite cleanly right now. Not an easy track to do that on. We can get some good Thwomp RNG. Yeah, no issues with the Thwomps at all for Firewaster at all. He's going for an extremely good time there. A 133 is an excellent time. Very, very good. So he levels it back up at 3-3. It's a lot tighter than we thought it would be this match. I think, yeah, even aside from that bad thwomp, which Antistar got on lap 5, I still think Firewaster would have had that one, even if he didn't catch the thwomps at the end. Bowser Castle 2 is the longest track in the game. It's also known as something else within the SMK community, but I think that's been overdone. So let's just call it the fish that shall not be named. And there we go. There's the commentary drinks, the first Miss Zoom start of this match. So advantage Antistar on this course. It's a long course though. A lot more chance for things to go wrong. I think Antistar there, where he's just gone under the 4th thwomps, which remain up on the first lap. I think he'll be trying to cut that a little bit tighter. So once again bringing in thwomp RNG into the equation. Firewaster going outside of them. Antistar going safe as well on the outside of those as well. Oh, and a concrete drown for Firewaster. This race is all but over, I would say. It's now about 9 seconds behind, 9 or 10 seconds behind. Antistar just needs to keep this one nice and clean for the rest of it. No drowns. He should be going 4-3 ahead. For those who don't know, Antistar is a former time trial world champion on the PAL side and the NTSC side, I believe. He isn't at the moment, he's ranked 4th. Still a force to be reckoned with. He's won at the annual Super Mario Kart World Championships. He's won the time trial a few times there as well, so he's well versed in one try competition. Coming around for a pretty good, what, 145, 146? Yeah, it's a pretty good time. Is Konuch going to go, is Firewaster going to go sub 2 minutes? No, he won't. So that's 4-3 to Antistar. Ghost Valley 1. It's a shame we're not completely synced on this one, because this is always a really tight one. Very tiny margins on this course, but there is a platform jump, which is quite difficult to do. I'm wondering, oh well, Firewaster has missed the zoom start there. So it could be as good as over this one, unless Antistar goes for the platform jump, which he's known to do. He likes to do it. He'll like to do it on lap 5. But if he fails that, then that could mean Firewaster would win this, because falling off loses you about 7 or 8 seconds. But does Firewaster know? Is he going to go for it? Is he going to go all out? Is he going to... Because it only saves you about a second doing the platform jump. So I don't think there's much... I think tactically, I don't think there's any real reason for Firewaster to go for it. He's just going to hope Antistar goes for it and misses it. He wants to win this track. We shall see what happens. I'll be very surprised if Firewaster goes for it. I'm expecting Antistar to go for it. Unless he's got the heads up. No, he hasn't gone for it. Neither of them went for it. So everything I said there was probably a load of rubbish, but still. Antistar goes 5-3 up ahead. The first 2-point lead in this match is a little bit of daylight. Alright, so Rainbow Road. So this is a track which Antistar has been playing a lot lately. He's been going for the world record here. There's something Danger Mole always says that if you do one try on a track you've been attempting to set records on, you're going to fall in. You're going to fall off. You're going to make mistakes because you're only used to the tight lines and not to the safer, or less risky lines. So, by that token, we're expecting Antistar to fall off at some point on Rainbow Road. Whether that will happen. Firewaster has managed to hit the zoom start this race. Both pretty clean at the moment. You've got to stay clear of those sparkly, ouchy thwomps. Not only do they crush you, that if you touch them, you spin out as well, and you can get stuck behind them, just continually spinning out. And there we go. There's an Antistar fall off. We were expecting it. We called it. So if Firewaster can keep it clean, pulls one back here to 5-4 to keep it tight. Looking on for a sort of a mid 130 or high 130 Firewaster, which is a good time, very good time. But he needs to fall off to lose this one. So he's going to be taking it nice and easy. Oh, it's a sub 130. I got that wrong. Very good time indeed, Firewaster. So 4-3. You can see how much time it loses you there, one fall off, exactly 7 seconds pretty much. Very nicely driven, very good consistent laps from Firewaster there as well. Vanilla Lake 2, this is a track, when done well, is a joy to behold. And Antistar is very good at this track. He can make it look very good. But because you're jumping over water and lots of it, and you're driving on slippery ice, it's also very easy to make a mistake. As demonstrated by Firewaster, he goes for a swim. Cold in their waters. Antistar driving very nicely. This is not easy to do. He's making it look easy. It's a very difficult track to do well. He's going a safer line on the last corner, but still driving full speed for 5 laps on VL2. As I say that, he crashes into the icebox, but hadn't been clean up until that point. I think Antistar has done enough to win this. Just about, yeah, by 3 seconds, sub-minute. So he goes 6-4. Oh, I think I am right. Can someone just confirm to me that this is first to 9? I'm assuming it is. I haven't done my homework. I do apologise. Oh, Cooper Beach 2. Quite possibly the worst track in the game. Very boost heavy. This track, you need to remain full speed, much like Choco Island 2. You need to be doing a boost across the big bit of water here, big stretch of water. But there's also the added fish RNG on this one. If you get bad fish positioning, it can make that some of these boosts very difficult. Firewaster's got some pretty good fish at the moment. Not so ideal for Antistar, but it could be a lot worse. Bit of a slow down there for Firewaster. Antistar's looking pretty solid at the moment. Another very tricky track, this one. Very easy just to catch a bit of water or a weed and lose your full speed. It takes a while to gain your full speed back again on this track. You'll see them cross the finish line in the deep water as well. Oh no, there he is, he's caught a fish. Choked it on that 5 again, Firewaster. What's going on? That finishing in the deep water trick saves about half a second, I think, all told, but half a second is half a second. So we go to 7-4. Donut Plains 3. Another track where you've got to be threading a needle a little bit through this one. It's easy to catch some grass or to catch the water after the bridge. Bit of cruel track design on this. That you've got a section of bridge which you have to hop right before a very tricky corner, one of the hardest in the game. So it makes it very technical course to drive well, this one. But Firewaster is making it look quite easy at the moment. Both of them are, actually. Seeing them boosting on that first corner, and then after the first bridge. Combine those two, I think, will probably be saving about a second a lap. Oh no, Antistar's crashed on the hairpin there. It's leaving it open for Firewaster to take this one on. He's been pretty solid this whole race. Yeah, in a 1:19. I think that's just enough. Yeah, that's going to be enough. To put it back to 7-5. Could we go all the way here? Personally, I think Firewaster's done better than most probably would have expected in this match already. Goes Valley 3. It's a lottery really when it gets to this level. So they're both going to be going for the platform jump. It's a necessity at this point. But that opens up the possibility of falling off on that platform jump, which is known as the easiest platform jump in the game. It's also very, very easy just to slightly misjudge it. Oh no, Firewaster. Turn of shame. It's costly, that one, but Antistar could fall off, as he just has done, and that puts Firewaster back in the lead. But then he's fallen off. Are we going to see Antistar fall off again? So I can't really tell who's winning this one at the moment. It's been very ragged from both players. Both of them have fallen off at least once. So I think Antistar is about 2 seconds in the lead. So it's still anyone's. One little mistake from Antistar. Very easy to do on Ghost Valley 3. You can see all the corners you're hopping over. Firewaster going a bit gung-ho. to 129. Not going to be enough, I'm afraid. He goes 8-5, and that is however many match points. What's that? 4 match points? 3 match points? I can't add today. Yeah, Matty, it's in the chat there asking about if there's a guide. I don't know if there's a guide per se for it, but if you were to join the forums, there's lots of friendly people willing to give you some advice to learn how to do some boosting in this game. Highly recommended to start playing this game. There's a never-ending curve. You'll always get better. It's very fun at every stage. And when you do get good at it, it gets very addictive to play, actually. Racing this game fast is very good fun. So on to Cooper Beach 1. Very boosting heavy track. It is possible to do this one a bit easier without boosting, known as non-MBT. People are going to be choosing to boost this one. Once again, fish RNG. Not quite as crucial on this track, but it can play a part. The fish, they can move throughout the race. Sometimes they can move themselves right into your path, right into your racing line, which can be infuriating. You just have to deal with it. Obviously, when a French person is involved, it's Poisson RNG, not Fish RNG. There we go. Catches one in the face. Big slaps to the face. 54 seconds from Firewaster. That's an excellent time. So he pulls one back to 8-6 then. 1 match point saved. He's only got to win 3 more. 3 more in a row. So to remember that the 2 banned tracks in here are Choco Island 1 and Mario Circuit 1, so we won't be seeing them. Oh, Vanilla Lake 1, everyone's favourite. Such a horrendous course. Looks easy, it's just a square, but it's just difficult, and there's stupid things everywhere. There's ice blocks in the way and pointless pipes, and it's just rubbish. Nobody likes VO1, apart from Sparks. I don't think he's in the chat anymore. So both of these not opting to break some of the ice blocks on the first lap to make the subsequent laps a little bit easier. They're both going sort of for a very risky strat of going through the ice blocks. But you're seeing Antistar's crash into a pipe and then into a corner, which is putting the advantage well and truly in Firewaster's court there. I think he's around about. He was 3 seconds ahead, but he's just crashed into an ice block. So this is very tight now. A little mistake here. I think Antistar was about a second ahead. Very good last lap from Firewaster. I think we're going to see the match over though. There it is. A good game to Antistar. All the G's. With a 9-6 victory. Very good match. All raced, both players. It's a shame. I thought Firewaster might have had that one, but a nice block got in his way. Elbow indeed, Danger Ball. Well worth an elbow this was. So, I think Anti-Noob, as Gio has quite rightly called him, is going to be going over to the French stream for an interview. So I'll see if we can get Firewaster on here for a few minutes. Right, there is no French stream, so yeah, bear with me. Just trying to get on it. Bear with, bear with. Right, I think I'm such an idiot sometimes that I can never work these things out. So there's one. Yeah, I'm just a bit of an idiot when it comes to Discord invite links, so they should be joining, I think. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, yeah.
How you doing, chaps? Good match.
Oh, thanks.
Nicely won on the last track there. There was some close races.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I will call this a good match, to be honest, but because it was a very, very tough one. Much harder than expected, I think.
Yeah, I was expecting. I mean, you've been driving some very sort of clean, tight lines throughout this tournament. You looked a little rough around the edges today, like you weren't.
Oh, it was terrible.
You weren't driving your best today.
I'm just gonna burn my pad after that. No, I really, really felt absolutely horrible with it. It went very, very often on the left when I was trying to build my boosts. And
Right.
on some tracks it was terrible. I think maybe you saw it on some of my boost buildings, just like on Coupa Beach 1, for example. Just before the big slide boost, I was always going wide on the left. And I had this feeling during the whole match. So I don't even think I won a single race with a good time. Perhaps maybe Coupa Beach 2, but not even sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Firewaster. He there was some missed zoom starts, but you drove some very good races. Your first three, aside from throwing away BC1 on the last corner, you were you're driving very well, mate.
I was going for, I think, mid 129, and then I decided to go very aggressive in the last corner because I knew that if Antistar was driving like his normal, I would need a very strong last lap if I had any chance to get the race, and then I just crashed, and turns out he wasn't driving his normal, so...
Nice.
Yeah.
So you're now out of the tournament, Firewaster. Antistar, you're going to be facing either Aaron or Kedjar.
Yeah.
Who would you sooner face out of those two?
I think Aaron is really on fire on those days, and he should be in the final top 3. The problem is he had to face Carol in the winners bracket semi-final, if I'm correct, which of course didn't help him at all. I've played against Kedjar a bit earlier. He was driving extremely safe, but extremely good too. So I think that if Aaron takes too much risks, it's going to be a very, very tough position, and maybe we can have a surprise. My bet is on Aaron, but I wouldn't be surprised if Kedjar managed to do it.
Yeah, I mean everyone left in the tournament now is very good and capable of beating everyone else. Who do you think is going to be facing Antistar Firewaster next? Aaron or Kedjar? What do you think?
Well, if I had to put my money on it, I'd put it on Aaron. Especially because we don't know how well Kedjar's pad is doing, because he had problems last time.
I hope be a French thing.
Yeah, Frenches with their thick fingers. I wish like that his pad is working well and he can drive as well as we all know he can do. And if Aaron like takes many risks, as Antistar said, he can win some. Kedjar can win some free races. So yeah, should be a close match. It was a close one in group stage.
Yeah, it was. I'm looking forward to that one actually. Yeah, I mean all the matches left now, of which there isn't many. There's only sort of 3 or 4 I think left in the Division 1 tournament, but they're all going to be really good matches because everyone's such high level and very very close in skill levels. So be looking forward to those.
Yeah, I was the last scrub tournament.
Don't say that. Don't say
The last screw up.
Yeah, the last one with still 2 world records going on. So I think you have more world records than Neo and Kart 7 combined, actually. So
yeah,
is that so? That would be surprising.
I think actually Kart 7 has 0 world records left, and Neo might have 1 or 2. I think
Neo has 2 on VL1.
Oh yeah, he got Vanilla ones.
Okay. Yeah, I'm tied with Neo.
I think the difference is that Kart 7 hasn't been playing Super Mario Kart for about 13 years.
Actually, the last time she played Super Mario Kart was in 2013, and her last world record was in Chocolate 2 lap. So.
Oh well, I was wrong there. Only 7 years.
Yep, only 7 years, which is absolutely nothing in SMK history.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I had time to catch up in 7 years.
All right, okay. Well, cheers, guys. Cheers for popping on for the interviews. congratulations, Antistar, on winning.
Thanks a lot.
And cheers everyone for watching. I think we should call it done there. Thank you very much. Toodaloo.
All right. See ya.
Thanks a lot. You're welcome. See you.
Cheers. Bye bye.